Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the platform. A couple of days ago, an article came out about IC vacancy and the involvement of the Governor General, or the lack thereof, in terms of allegedly, possibly dragging his feet with a formality. Now, I gave my 2 cents about it, but here is Mystic Sensation, and I don't think he's about to hold back either. I don't think he's about to hold back with the same article that I read. Yeah, he is not holding back. I only heard the first part of it. I said, you know what? I gotta look at this and put this out there. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Now we are going to get into more interesting document. Now we want the Governor General to come in front of the class and Emily Sheilds, right? Wanting to blame the IC. Crazy. And now we understand why, of course, Andrew Wallace did give you an award, right? To say them bullshit the way I say out of your mouth, Emily Sheilds, right? So this is a document that we are going to break down. And I am wondering, Emily Sheilds, where your IQ lie? Because trust me, it doesn't seem like you have any IQ. Now, let us get into this. Jamaica Gleaner, leadership vacancies, cripple IC's work. We are going to get into that and break that down for the people. Now, Governor General, you know, Mr. Allen, let me say this to you, sir. You ought to be the Governor General for Jamaica. You are not Andrew Holness, Governor General. You are not the JLP Governor General. And it is time for you to get it in your head. Let me say this and set the record straight. Mainstream media is not going to say what I'm going to say today because they are censored. We on social media, we are not censored. So then we are going to speak up the truth. We are going to dip into the bag, right? And we are going to take all the items that you're hiding and we are going to expose them. So, Mr. Governor General, let me say this to you because you're acting way above your head. And I ask you that. Tell me to tell you that. You, Governor General, right? You are now showing Jamaica that you are operating as it relates to Andrew Holness' extended arm. Because we have seen Andrew Holness' extended arm being working through the criminal justice system, you know, as it relates to how he corrupted the Commissioner of Police, right? How he corrupted the Minister of National Security. Well, I mean, he didn't have to corrupt Orestang because Orestang upon corruption that, right? DNA and chromosome. Yeah, him is just, you understand, him is just corruption. But Andrew Holness love him because he's corrupted. And we see that prior to the DPP, the former DPP, right, exit office, right, he also corrupted the DPP. Yes, Paul Lovelin. You can spin what you want to spin and go on like, you understand, as it relates to your testicular fortitude, right? Because you're big and broad and you're afraid of nobody. But you're corrupted, Paul. You're corrupted, you're a corruption. You're 100% corruption. As I said earlier, that mainstream media is sensitive. You understand? When it comes to Mystic Sensation, you get living fire around us and on pettings, not around us a few. Now, let me come around now and talk of the truth now and defend the IC. You, Emily Sheilds, want to try to create a narrative, right? As it relates to IC, right? Want to put blame on the IC. Let us read through the document. Now, the Integrity Commission, Jamaica leading anti-corruption agencies, has been operating without 3 of its top leaders for weeks. A development that could significantly undermine its ability to prevent, detect, and prosecute corruption. This paragraph here, this paragraph is to show Jamaica what Andrew Holness is doing. Trying to sabotage. As we say, mainstream media is not going to call it out, you know. But this morning, me make sure to carry out the belt, you know. So Andrew Holness, we talk already, you know. So while you have been under investigation, you should have taken away yourself. But what you are there doing, right? Trying to obstruct, right? Trying to obstruct investigation and do all sort of manner of evil. Because I know say you get down into the Governor General ears. You that do this, Andrew Honest. May I put the blame when the blame supposed to lie? Because what you want to do? You want to prevent, detect, and prosecute corruption. You want to stop that? Because the IC is investigating you. You want to stall them? A delaying tactics you want to utilize? No, Andrew Honest, you're really that desperate? You're really that desperate? And you know, Governor General, honestly to God, I am so much disappointed. You really corrupt? You really show your hand in a this you're corrupt? You are really telling Jamaica that you are a GLP political operative, sir? At this right, yes, sir. And we are going to show the people that it is you. It is you who blocking the appointments. Me never know, sir. When it comes to employment as it relates to the IC making a referral for an appointment, that you are now going to challenge their referral. Come on, Governor General. Have you ever challenged any referral coming from the Prime Minister? No. No. And the reason why you are challenging the referral is to the fact that the IC investigating the Prime Minister and calling out the Prime Minister wrongdoing. Hey, Governor General, no, me have to talk about things, you know. No, me have to talk about things, you know. You what I say? Don't me have to talk about things, you know. Because Andrew Holness mix up in a Ponzi scheme, you know. And you in it too, you know. Hey, now me have to come talk about the business today, you know. Because you and Andrew Holness mix up in a Ponzi scheme, you know.
Wait, what? Whoa. Wait, what is going on, bro? I was not ready. Are you kidding me? Mystic Sensation, what is going on, man? I did not hear this part. I'm literally doing this. Mystic Sensation is live right now. I am kidding you not. Alright, so I did not hear this part. Because I said, man, he gonna talk about this. I said, I need to highlight this. Because this article to me, if you watch my video that I did reacting to this article that he's talking about, I was asking some serious questions. But Mystic Sensation is not asking questions. Mystic Sensation, he said some shit outside, but let me play that back. Hold the phone, ladies and gentlemen. Hold the phone.
And you in it too, you know. Hey, now me have to come talk mix up, Don't me have to talk about things, you know. Because Andrew Holness mix up in a Ponzi scheme, you know. And you in it too, you know. Hey, now me have to come talk about the business today, you know. Because you and Andrew Holness mix up in a Ponzi scheme, you know. But you know, sound like I talk about in business, although I say I don't talk about in business. You sound like I hear you. Oh, I forgot to nobody else now here. I may have talk. Hey, now I have to talk about the business, you know, Governor General. I mean, I know.
Hey. Mystic Sensation, I said, oh, listen, I talk about the business, nobody talk about the business. But nobody not hear me. Listen to your wife, hey, y'all is cute. I love y'all. You two are so cute. Shut up, Mystic Sensation. It's serious though. Governor General allegedly appears to be could be in high levels of corruption with Andrew Holness. Mighty God, not my word. Not my word.
I'm well serious enough. As I said, mainstream media now will call you out, you know. But this morning, me come for you. Now I'm going to show the people that we shot you to prevent this. In order to give the IC teeth, you're out and bright, you know. And you are corrupted. Likewise, Andrew Holness, you are corrupted. But the whole phrase said, show me your company and I tell you who you are. Birds of a feather flock together. We can't believe that you participating in this, Governor General. You're worthless. You're a worthless man. No wonder why you find yourself in a Ponzi scheme. As of last week, the crucial post of executive director, you know, executive director, director of corruption prosecution, and director of information and complaints remain vacant. Why they remain vacant, Governor General? 3 crucial posts in order to make investigation proceed. Why you seize on the appointment? What you know about the people them, Governor General? Let me ask you a question. What you know about the people them that you decide, right, that you are going to seize on their appointment? And let me ask you a question. If it is then that you know anything about them, why you not come out and speak what you know about them? The only thing we know about them is that they are investigating Andrew Holness. So that is sufficient to the fact that they are investigating Andrew Holness. In fact, that they are investigating your Ponzi scheme, friend. Is that sufficient for you not to approve their appointment? You're out order and bright. Me say you're out order and bright. These roles are central to enforcing the Integrity Commission Act and ensuring the agency functions effectively. A cripple you want to cripple the agency. Cripple you don't want to cripple the agency. But how long Andrew Holness can do this? Andrew Holness, how long can you do this? I'm sorry for you, you know. I'm sorry for you. The commission confirmed to the Sunday Gleaner that it had submitted recommendations. See the people? See the evidence there? And I take up for the Integrity Commission and I tell you what the people them doing now. I tell you what I see doing now. So all of you, Emily Sheilds, what a sin. You understand? Because you get your award. Eh? You don't see that's what Emily Sheilds. The commission confirmed to the Sunday Gleaner that it had submitted recommendations to the Governor General, Sir Patrick Allen, for appointment to the DCP and executive director post. You never see this apart, Emily Sheilds. Political operative Emily Sheilds. You never see this. And you never see the paragraph, yeah. Because you run out for the IC. You run out for the IC. Like the IC is to be blamed. You never see this. You never see the IC sent to him. See there? The commission confirmed to the Sunday Gleaner that it had submitted recommendations to Governor General Sir Patrick Allen for appointments to the DCP and executive director post. You never see this, Emily Sheilds, when they had to run out and I try to spin your political narrative. You never see this. Now, while gaps in appointment earlier this year might have been linked to wider changes at the helm, including the chairmanship, a reliable source who spoke on condition of the anonymity told the Sunday Gleaner that the nomination for an executive director was submitted in July. Emily Sheilds. You never see this, Emily Sheilds. While the recommendation for the new DCP was made earlier. You never see that. This means they were submitted in time for a smooth transition from the acting period to the new appointment. So Emily Sheilds, you never see this. You think me no watch you? But watch you now. We run out and I sat and I listened to you and I said, my God. Even although she read the paragraph, she came out and she spin the narrative. This is how wicked and demonic you are, Emily Sheilds. You should be ashamed of yourself. So you may know that because of the love of money and the love of getting a award, that you are going to know the truth, and even when you read the damn thing, you misconstrued it with the misinformation and the disinformation. Even when you read it, I'm see at one point in Emily Sheilds, when I read it, I look at your face, and you realize what you really are saying is really effed up. We see you start to tone it down, But this goes to how evil you are, Emily Sheilds. How evil you are, that straightforward information. How can you misconstrue this? Emily Sheilds, here it is. While gaps in appointment earlier this year might have been linked to wider changes at the helm, including the chairmanship, a reliable source who spoke on condition of the anonymity told the Sunday Gleaner, listen, Emily Sheilds. Let me spoon feed you because you want to be spoon fed. That the nomination for an executive director was submitted in July, while the recommendation for the new DCP was made earlier. Emily Sheilds, hear that? Read that? This means they were submitted in time, Emily Sheilds, for a smooth transition from the acting period to the new appointment. So what in this now, Emily Sheilds, you can't understand? Because if you can't understand this, then I really saw you daft. I really saw you daft, my dear. No, sir. No, under the ICA, the commission is allowed to make temporary acting appointments for up to 3 months. But after the 3 months, a referral has to pass on to the Governor General, which the IC had done. Right? Which the IC had done. So we don't understand. We don't get. Tell me, Emily Sheilds. We don't get. Under the ICA, the commission is allowed to make temporary acting appointments for up to 3 months. But Emily Sheilds, after 3 months, accordingly, an acting DCP was appointed on June 3rd, 2025, and an acting executive director on May 18, 2025. However, both terms are now past expiry because the 3 months down and the law bars extension. Why you not understanding this, Emily Sheilds? Why you not understanding this? Mr. On wicked, and I don't say Emily Sheilds. It's to show you how wicked and corrupted like you are, you are so corrupted. And I have you get an award and it is God's will. It is God's will why you get an award, and God look upon you. You say you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, Emily Sheilds. Now, the previous DCP contract expired on March 31st, 2025. The executive director on March 17, and the director of information and complaints on July 14. No permanent appointments have been made since. Look go down tonight. The Sunday Gleaner asked King's House, why the appointment to the position of DCP? Yes, Sunday Gleaner asked them this. And executive director had not been confirmed. Why it has not been confirmed? Now, you what now? The office of the Governor General declined to explain because he can't explain. You have to decline to explain, Governor General. Corrupting Allen. You have to decline to explain. We're going to explain, sir. Because the only explanation I can really give is that you take side with Andrew and I try to work out Andrew Warner's corruption in terms of delayed tactics. Why not speak the truth? That is what you do. Speak the truth. Stating that the communication and such matters is confidential, your backside. Confidential, your backside. Do the papers and business. We are paying X amount of money and now pay tax. All of them something have to stop it. That's why you want Andrew Wallace there. Because you want to continue to get the meat fat. And the meat fat you work for. Work this piece of man, but you're Governor General. You want a big piece of all dirty corruption, but you're Governor General. You're all corruption. His Excellent so continues to be guided by legal advice. You continue to be guided by legal advice to do what? It is your responsibility, whenever being recommended as it relates to appointment, for you to appoint. And if you reject it, if you reject the appointment, right, and you state whatever reason you are stating to reject the appointment, right, which you don't have any reason, you know, but let me ask a question.
What you know about the people then?
Why you know about the people then?
Recommended to him, he's supposed to act on it.
No,
it's not
me never know
peruse and carry on.
But on it, me never know say him work with the Integrity Commission investigators them, and him work within the system, and him know the character of these men. Is he responsible to make recommendations? You know, Governor General, you are not responsible to make recommendations. You are responsible that when you get the appointment, you appoint. What do you know about the people then? What do you know about the people then? Anyone of them are criminal?
What, you want to go interview them to see if them really qualified?
What do you, me they ask, since nobody now asks, you know, mainstream media not ask you, you know. Me they ask you this. What you know about the criminal? What secret you have for them? So the IC made them recommendation to fill the post. But Andrew only said no. Fill the Andrew, and I try to work out an explanation. A referral has to pass on to the Governor General, which the IC had done. Right? Which the IC had done. So we don't understand. We don't get. Tell me, Emily Sheilds. We don't get. Under the ICA, the commission is allowed to make temporary acting appointments for up to 3 months. But Emily Sheilds, after 3 months, accordingly, an acting DCP was appointed on June 3rd, 2025, and an acting executive director on May 18, 2025. However, both terms are now past expiry because the 3 months down, and the law bars extension. Why not understand this, Emily Sheilds? Why not understanding this? You're Mr. Wicked, and I don't say Emily Sheilds. It's to show you how wicked and corrupted like you you are, you know. You are so corrupted. And I have you get an award, and it is God's will. It is God's will why you get an award, and you know God look upon you. You say you're a piece of shit. You're an award, and you know God look upon you. You say you're a piece of shit. An award, and you know God look upon you. You say you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, Emily Sheilds. Now, the previous DCP contract expired on
Wait a minute. Damn! Oh my God. Hey, I like this part of Mystic Sensation. He not holding back. Talk about it. Talk about it. I said talk about it. Let's go.
The executive director on March 17 and the director of information and complaints on July 14. No permanent appointments have been made since. Look go down tonight. The Sunday Gleaner asks King's House, why the appointment to the position of DCP? Yes, Sunday Gleaner asked them this. And executive director had not been confirmed. Why it has not been confirmed? Now, you what now? The office of the Governor General declined to explain because he can't explain. You have to decline to explain, Governor General. Corrupting Allen. You have to decline to explain. We're going to explain, sir. Because the only explanation you can really give is that you take side with Andrew and I try to work out Andrew Warner's corruption in terms of delayed tactics. Why not speak the truth? That is what you do. Speak the truth. Stating that the communication on such matters is confidential, your backside. Confidential, your backside. Do the papers and business. We are paying X amount of money and now pay tax. All of them something have to stop it. That's why you want Andrew Wallace there. Because you want to continue to get the meat fat. And the meat fat you work for. Work this piece of man, but you're Governor General. You're a big piece of all dirty corruption, but you're Governor General. You're all corruption. His Excellent so continues to be guided by legal advice. You continue to be guided by legal advice to do what? Eh? It is your responsibility, whenever being recommended as it relates to appointment, for you to appoint. And if you reject it, if you reject the appointment, right, and you state whatever reason you are stating to reject the appointment, right, which you don't have any reason, you know, but let me ask a question.
What you know about the people them?
Why you know about the people them?
Recommended to him, he's supposed to act on it.
No,
it's not
me never know
to peruse and carry on.
But on it, me never know say him work with the Integrity Commission investigators them, and him work within the system, and him know the character of these men. Is he responsible to make recommendations? You know, Governor General, you are not responsible to make recommendations. You are responsible that when you get the appointment, you appoint. What do you know about the people them? What do you know about the people them? Eh? Anyone of them a criminal?
What, you want to go interview them to see if them really qualify?
What do you, me they ask, since nobody now asks, you know, mainstream media now ask you, you know. Me they ask you this. What you know about the criminal? What secret you have for them? So the IC made them recommendation to fill the post. But Andrew Holness tell us, no. Star them. So then hold on the Governor General. I saw you defend corruption. I saw corruption sweet you. Eh? I saw corruption sweet you, GG. Nah, man. He remains steadfast in discharging his responsibility with due regards for the law, with due regards for the law and the Constitution and the independence of all institutions concerned. Why you never do that when Andrew Holness make referral? Why you never do that when Andrew Holness make certain referral? Why you never do that? Kingshouse said in a statement, what a piece of, trust me, man. Michael Jackson, Executive Director of Jamaicans for Justice, said the delay raises serious constitutional concern. Serious constitutional concern. I am so pissed. Pissed with you and disappointed with you, Gigi. Take that document away from me. Big and worthless. So we have him as Governor General. But shouldn't you have you as Governor General with a mix up in a cash plus and hold it? Eh? What you do as Governor General? When they involved in a Ponzi scheme with Andrew Holness. What you do as Governor General? They don't want to talk. They talk. Hotter and bright. Now without any delay, let's just bring in melting pot in the space.
Yo, this is unfair. Do you see how upset BYRON is? Sir BYRON is? Man, I ain't never seen this man this upset, bro. And melting pot is gonna go after this. I'm not even gonna play that. Y'all gotta go on the live and you guys can look at that yourself. This is already 28 minutes. Man, listen. Y'all gotta go on this live. The root of all evil. Follow Mystic Sensation. Subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all gotta go on this live, man. And you guys have to watch this video in full. The root of all evil. See the thumbnail there? The games they play. Y'all gotta check that out, man. Wow. I love this. Oh, Emily Sheilds got the work too. You piece of shh. You're a piece of shh. Sugar, honey, iced tea. Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea. But it is an absolute disgrace, ladies and gentlemen. I know I'm making light of it, but I have to lighten the mood because the steam coming out of BYRON's head, you can see it. He's fuming like Goku in Dragon Ball Z. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. This man is at Super Saiyan God level with Ultra Instincts. He just ethered the Governor General and Emily Sheilds. Crazy work. Crazy work. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Make sure that you guys go ahead and follow all of my platforms. Bolo TBB, Bolo VNR Clips, Bolo VNR. and Bolo VNR 2.0. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and click all. If you want to donate, ladies and gentlemen, look at your screen. We got the Cash App. We got the PayPal and the Zelle. Hit me up on the WhatsApp if you want to Zelle me something. Number is 876-451-61. 876-451-6535. That's 876-451-6535. All right? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Get this video to 5,000 likes. Let's go.